For Cincinnati, you said there was some stuff you could build off of. How do you assess to that?
Yeah, I think because of the moment we are in terms of confidence and previous results, I think it was important today to have something to build in. I think today the performance in terms of energy, commitment, fighting, grinding, I think it was really good. I was really pleased with the fight of this team. Of course, we are missing some players with some quality, especially up front, but I think because of the circumstances, I think it was a good performance and a good result for us. We call it to stop the bleeding, and then it's a bit band-aid, and hopefully from this we can build some confidence, some connection offensively, and the couple times that we're able to move the ball side to side, we look dangerous in the final third. But again, you can see there's a piece there missing in terms of final product there. I think that will come, but we have to make this the minimum standard for the club.
What did you think of the penalty on Brad?
I gave right after the game my opinion to the referee, and I prefer to keep it between him and I. He knows what I think. He didn't like it, but yeah, let's leave it like that.
How's Noah doing?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't checked. He's limping. He's some pain, but again, part of what I'm a little bit moved today is because the kid, 18-year-old, he comes out of a bad action. You can see that it doesn't look good, and the kid is upset because he's going out and he's saying, "Coach, give me some time. I might be back." So it just shows the passion and the willingness of this team to try to win and try to compete and try to help the team. So the team is committed. You saw that action with Bartek. He celebrated a tackle, and that is the stuff again that we need to get back to that and start from there, from that passion, that willingness to do things, that energy, and from there build into better connections, and we can start to talk about other things. But very, very pleased with the mentality of the players. And talking about Noah, like, I think it was a great message from the kid to me.
What was your analysis of Morales coming in for Noah? It felt like he was very good against Mukhtar when he came in.
Yeah, he was really good. He surprised me a little bit because, he was playing against two DPs there,
Right.
and I think it's his third game with the team, Open Cup and all that, Chicago. But I said, hey, play simple, just connect to Brooks, make your passes in the air, challenge them because you are very good. Otherwise, just drop a little bit. If they start to make runs in behind, cover yourself. Simple things, right? Simple instructions. And in the very first action in the build-up, he fakes his playing Brooks and he's passing to Bartek in a great build-up play. And then from there, we progress into a good action. So happy with the overall. I think, again, the players are committed, and Ephraim did a great job. Again, it's not easy. It's not easy due to the circumstances and how the confidence level of the team and the negativity has been around the last couple of weeks. I think for some of these kids to come and show that way, I think it was pretty good to me. Of course, we need to build many things on top of this, and once we get again full roster, because now we're down a couple pieces, but we have to remember to this point, and the fighting, the grinding has to start here.
Did Caleb give you what you hoped for on the left wing in that attacking position?
Yeah, I think it was good. I think he had a tough task because that kid Moore is very fast.
Yeah.
You can see the couple actions he got there. He gave me also the presence inside the box. Another reason that I put him in is because normally we get quite often on the right side with Brooks and Sava in the final third and have crosses, but then on the opposite side at times we don't have that far post arrival from the opposite winger. And in one of the first actions we play a cross and he actually makes the rebound in there. Was a dangerous play, but we needed to attack a bit more for both sides. I felt like on our right side we have kind of more quality with Brooks and Sava and forcing a couple crosses. But again, I think he did okay. He did well. I think Ronald did also very good. I think he did exactly what I asked for. I kind of prevent him to go too high because the transition moments with Mokhtar on that side were dangerous. So I told him let Brooks to go a little bit more, and then you just pass to Caleb and isolate him 1v1, and he did that, and he did a very good job on the distribution. So it was good.
How did Jamal coming in change the game?
Yes, I think he changed a little bit with the energy and the duels and the speed and that. I think Nick Bruno was doing a good job, but they needed a bit more speed and tried to challenge the center backs. It was so easy for Zimmerman at times to come and on top of them, and I felt like we need a couple more runs in behind, and that was the decision. But Nick was doing a good job. Certainly, he was doing a good job, but I felt that I had limited Jamal 45 minutes into the game, and I felt like let's go all in. We're losing, so let's go all in with him and let's play him the max. So I was tempted to do another sub at that moment to be more aggressive, but I prefer not to move too many pieces in one only action and give them some time to settle with that. And I felt it was okay. It was good response, and then after that, the last couple subs, I think they did also very good.
Yeah, in particular, it seemed like Sean Day was very active. What was your thoughts on his performance?
Yeah, he was very active. I like that. I think he's another one that once he gets back to that confidence and that belief in himself and once he's 1v1 against anyone he goes, the last action was pretty good. That's what I expect from Shandy. He goes at people, dribble, get in good areas, crosses, cutbacks, and he did that in the last action, and hopefully from there he can build some confidence because he's a special player. He's a player that can on balance against anyone. And but again, working that connection, working with that defensively, of course, his work rate needs to continue improving. But I think it was positive.
Was there a directive to press less often in this game? It seemed like there were moments where triggers weren't being activated in the same way.
Yeah. We were actually directed not to press from goal kick, and we put a line of confrontation where we start from there. And the decision is we pretty much changed 5 players. We had 2 days to prepare. One was regained. Yesterday was pretty much nothing, warm up and tactical walkthrough. So I couldn't really work on something else. So I said, okay, let's be safe here. Let's start with these. We were expecting, of course, a back 5. That's what they were doing. So we were putting different type of triggers to how to press. So I think that changed also a little bit because with the other system maybe we're a bit more prepared because we did yesterday that tactical walkthrough on a back 5. They changed to a 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3 with Godoy as a single pivot, and then the rotation Davies with Mokhtar there. So that changed a little bit. So, but I think Nick Firmino, Daniel, Jamal, they did a great job on those, tracking back Godoy. So I think in general it was a good performance. It was a performance where, due to the circumstances, we can build something out of this.
Was the trigger out wide to the fullbacks, or was the idea initially to press the wingbacks? Back 5.
Yeah, the idea was depending on how high, how low, where the wingbacks, our wingers do that job against them. If the wingback is too high, then our fullback can take him, and then the winger can jump on the center back on that side, but always with maybe a 10 and a 9, trying to limit Zimmerman, who we knew was the best on the ball, and so limit Zimmerman, cut the field in half, and from there build the pressure. That was against the back 5, but against the back 4, it changed a little bit with that triangle they did, the 2 center backs quite open, and then the 6. So then we had to operate with 2 against 3 all the time, and it was difficult, but they were doing the work. They were making it difficult for them.
Is that right?
That's it. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.